Hello, everybody. Peter the Booklover here, and this is Movie Talk. This is where I talk about the movies I recently seen, and this one's a really good one. This is episode number 32, and this is the movie called Spaceballs. This is a fantastic comedy, and I really enjoyed it, so let's talk about it. Hello, everybody. I'm Peter the Book Lover. I have a channel to where I talk about books and movies, and I have a pretty good time doing it. Hopefully, you'll have a good time as well. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about the movie Spaceballs, directed by Mel Brooks. And this is a very good comedy. I enjoyed it a lot, so we're going to talk about it. But before I get into the movie, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much for giving me your time. You're wonderful. Okay, so this is Spaceballs. This came out June 4th, 1987. And I'm going to tell you, before I give you my opinion of this movie, I'm going to go over the cast and the director of this movie. And so you know, this is one of my favorite parts of doing this. I learn a lot by doing this and find some surprises about who's in what movie. And I learn a lot about the actors and the directors. This is my favorite part. Hopefully you will enjoy this part as well. So we're going to start off with the director. The director is Mel Brooks. And Mel Brooks did a lot of movies that I enjoyed. He did History of the World Part 1. I really enjoyed that. He did Young Frankenstein, and that's a fantastic movie. Great comedy. I really enjoy that a lot. He did Blazing Saddles, which is kind of a crazy movie, but funny at the same time. A little bit ridiculous. A lot of people would watch that and think that's a very racist movie, but it's actually a movie making fun of racists. So it's making fun of racism. So it's actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed that a lot. And then he also did a movie called Life Stinks, and that is the most serious of all the movies he's done. So those are the movies that I'm familiar with. He's done more, but I haven't seen everything that he's done. And the first actor I'm going to talk about is Mel Brooks. He actually plays President Scrooge and Yogurt. And those are the two roles he does in this movies. And they're both interesting roles, you know. And then the other actor I'm going to talk about is the person that plays Lone Star, and this is played by Bill Pullman. And this guy actually did a voice in Titan A.E. And Titan A.E. is a fantastic cartoon that wasn't very successful. I wish it was, because it had some amazing animation, and it was a really cool movie. I really enjoyed that one a lot. He also starred in a movie called Lake Placid, and Lake Placid is fantastic movie. I really enjoy that movie. It's a lot of fun. Great horror movie. It's not really that scary. He also starred in a science fiction movie called Independence Day, and I really enjoy that a lot. I didn't enjoy it when it first came out, but this is a movie that grows on you after time. I really enjoy that movie a lot. And then he also starred in a movie called A League of Their Own. And this is a movie I seen a long time ago. I don't remember his performance in this movie, but I remember this movie. I remember liking it. It's a movie about all-women's baseball team starring Gina Davis, and it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Also, Tom Hanks played the coach, and he did a great performance in that movie. Okay, the next movie that I'm going to talk about that he was in was a movie called Ruthless People. Now, I do not remember his performance in this, but this was a great movie starring Danny DeVito and Bette Midler. And it's a great performances by a lot of people in that movie. It's a great comedy. If you've never seen this movie, it's definitely worth your time. Ruthless People is something I recommend. Okay, the third character that I'm going to talk about is Barf. And that is played by John Candy. And John Candy plays in a lot of movies that I really enjoyed. He was in the movie Home Alone, which is a really great movie. Now, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, and I really am looking forward to watching that movie again. I haven't seen it since it came out, and I actually want to watch this again. He was also in a movie called Uncle Buck, which was a pretty good movie that I enjoyed. Now, my favorite movie that he was in was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin, and that was a great movie. He did a fantastic performance in that movie, and I really loved that. He was also in a TV show called SCTV, and I remember a couple of his skits from that show, and that was a pretty interesting show. It came from Canada, and it was a pretty good show. I got a few laughs from that. He was also in the cartoon Heavy Metal, which was a fantastic cartoon. I really enjoyed that a lot. He was also in the movie Stripes, which was a fantastic military movie starring Bill Murray, and that's a great movie. I love that. It was a lot of fun. And then the other movie that he was in was The Blues Brothers. Now, I don't remember his performance in that movie, but I remember I really loved this movie. A lot of great car chase scenes in that movie, and it's a lot of fun. Very good comedy, The Blues Brothers. Now, the next character I'm going to talk about is the person that plays Dark Helmet, and that is played by Rick Moranis. And Mick Moranis has done some great movies. He was in the Flintstones as Barney Rubble, and I remember him in that the movie version of the Flintstones. I really liked the cartoon, and it was okay. Wasn't my favorite thing, but I did enjoy it. Then he also did the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, plus the sequels to that, but the only one I really enjoyed was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That was a great movie, some great special effects, and I had a lot of fun watching that movie. It's a pretty good movie. And the other movie that he was in that I really, really enjoyed was Ghostbusters. And his performance in that movie was fantastic. I really enjoyed Ghostbusters. What a great movie. It's a true classic. And he was also in SCTV. I don't remember any of his skits, but he's actually was in that TV show. Then the next character that I'm going to talk about is an actress, Princess Vispa. And this is played by Daphne Zangaya. And she is a pretty good actress in this movie. I don't remember her from any other movies, but she was actually in a music video of a great song by Bob Seger called Night Moves. I haven't seen the music video yet, but I actually want to watch that. I'm going to be watching that pretty soon. And the sixth actor I'm going to talk about is the person that plays King Roland, and that is Dick Van Patten. And this guy, I remember him from a show called 8 is Enough. And I used to watch that when it came out a long time ago. And it was a pretty, it wasn't a really great show, but I remember I used to watch it because there were a lot of attractive girls on that show. And I was a young kid when it was on the air, so I used to watch that sometimes. Okay, and then the next person that's in there is a cameo, and this is John Hurt. He plays himself, and this guy's been in some great movies. He was in the movie Hellboy and the sequels as well, and I really enjoyed Hellboy. The first one was pretty good. He's been in a couple of the Harry Potter movies, and I really like Harry Potter. I like the books and the movies as well. He was in the movie Alien, and that's my favorite performance by him. And yeah, that was a great movie. One of my favorites. Great sci-fi horror movie. He was also in the movie 1984, which is based off of a great book, and I really enjoyed the book a lot. There is another version of 1984 that came out before that I believe is a little bit better, but I still like this performance of 1984. It's a very good movie. And another movie he was in was The Elephant Man. And I believe he's the person that got made up to be the Elephant Man. in that movie. And that is a fantastic movie. I remember that from when I was younger, and that was a great movie. Really blew me away. It was very sad, but it was a very good movie. And then the last movie that I'm going to talk about that he was in that I really enjoyed was a movie called Midnight Express. And that is a fantastic movie, although it's got one part in there that's very difficult for me to watch, being an animal lover. And but besides that part, this is a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it a lot, although that scene is very rough to get through. And very interesting movie. And then we have Michael Winslow in this movie as well. And this guy is a black guy that does these sound effects with his voice, and he does a fantastic thing. I've seen a stand-up comedy of his, and he does this impression of Jimi Hendrix that's great, and a couple other things. Now, he was also in the movie Police Academy, and several of the Police Academy movies. He actually did a part in the movie Gremlins, and that is an amazing movie. I love Gremlins. It's fantastic, and he did some sound effects in that movie that I didn't know until I did this video. And he also did a great performance in the movie Nice Dreams, which is a Cheech and Chong movie. I really enjoyed that movie a lot. It's one of my favorite Cheech and Chong movies, and it was a great time. I love it a lot. So that's the cast and the director. So let me talk about this movie. So what this movie is, it's a satire of Star Wars and other sci-fi movies, and it's just a flat-out comedy. You know, I mean, it's making fun of Star Wars, and the thing about it is when I first saw this movie, I really didn't think much of it, and you know, I didn't find it as funny as when I watched it this time. When I watched it this time, I was really laughing a lot. There's a lot of scenes in this movie that's just hilarious, man. It's very funny. Now, one of the things I didn't like was the look of Yogurt. It really didn't look good, but the comedy of it is great, and the character is great. He's making fun of yoga, and yeah, it's a fantastic movie. There's a lot of one-liners that are great. Great comedy. It really is. It truly is a great comedy. I love the part when they go into ridiculous speed, and it's a lot of fun, man. If you have never seen this movie, you should check this out because it's definitely a lot of fun. It is a very funny movie, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Now, my rating of this movie is pretty high. It's not a perfect 10 because not all of it is funny, but I still would give it a 9 out of 10 because I really enjoyed this a lot. It's a great movie, especially at the ending. They have the John Hurt scene is really great. I got a kick out of that. And yeah, it's a great movie, and I highly recommend it. So that's Spaceballs. I am Peter the Book Lover. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor, hit that like button. It means a lot to me. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. It's my favorite part of doing this. If you've subscribed to my channel, I hope you're enjoying my videos. But if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I make about 2 videos a week, and I make an effort to make these as well as I can, but I'm far from perfect. But that's about it. I am Peter the Book Lover, and I hope to see you in the next video.